What's up, everyone? Welcome to today's video. Welcome to the Video Game Fight School channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. All right, Xbox fans, you're winning, but you need a paradigm shift. You see, it was a paradigm shift that brought y'all to where exactly you are right now. And I enjoy and I love your stubbornness. You see, I would tell you, my fellow PlayStation fans, they can be vitriolic. They can be quite nasty. But the Xbox fans, they're stubborn as heck, man. They're literally undying and unwavering in the way they look at things. These are the folk that stood there with Xbox through thick and thin. When Xbox was literally barely selling consoles, these cats stayed and they moved with Xbox to a whole different generation. They didn't pursue trends. We've even seen some so-called big-time Xbox fans flail and leave the ecosystem and run to other places. But some of y'all, you stuck it out. However, I have some news for you that you might not really like. And this kind of news requires that you keep an open mind. Right now, the way things are moving, the kill shot is what's left to be taken. And Xbox already is positioned to take it if they choose to. In fact, just the thought of the kill shot puts Xbox in a really strong position, a much stronger position than it already is. And that kill shot and the thought of it must be exercised to continue to create pressure in the market and create the competition that's required to keep PlayStation at bay from its anti-consumer practices and also make them adjust so that they can be more pro-consumer and give more to their own ecosystem. You need a market like this. So when I make the videos and when, like the recent statement from Satya Nadella, I haven't even read that statement to you guys yet. You just hold up and wait. But when I make these videos and I say, man, with the data out here, it is a no-brainer that Xbox considers taking more games to PlayStation. Some of you are in the paradigm where you think PlayStation is interested in actually doing some kind of tit for tat. PlayStation plays the game of perception. Xbox couldn't be bothered how you perceive them anymore. They're going all out. You think they didn't realize that if they spent $70 billion, they were going to be under the radar? Perception is nothing for them. PlayStation took perception and went and bought Bungie immediately, even with all the signs that is Bungie really a worthwhile investment for us? Because it does. We don't know yet. We're yet to see it, but it doesn't seem like they're confident in the Bungie the way it was. They've been melting the company back and forth, and they're seemingly taking away all the shreds of independence from the company. So you have to keep an open mind. If you're waiting for PlayStation to come in and give you games, no, it plays a perception that it's more superior than Xbox, while at the same time, it's doing exactly the thing that I'm saying that Xbox should do to survive. You see, don't fall into the trap that a lot of the PlayStation fans fell into. The PlayStation fans try to condition the Xbox fans that if they're taking their games to other platforms, it kills their brand. These PlayStation fans of mine, I know them very well. They're very sneaky. Right in your face, they're telling you this while their own PlayStation is taking games to the Switch. They're going through, according to one of my audience members, the back door to get into the Switch ecosystem. So if it qualifies that if you take your games to another platform, it destroys your identity and your brand, then both PlayStation's brand and identity should be shattered by November 14th when Lego Horizon makes its way to the Nintendo Switch. But no one on the PlayStation side will ever agree. PlayStation fans have fought me over Lego Horizon Adventures over and over again. Different excuses, different goalpost shiftings, everything. And I just used the simple game as a trap. That's all the game was. It's my most anticipated game. So this game should be on your mind every time you see a Xbox game get ported to PlayStation. That's it. The argument makes itself. I don't have to do anything. We just have to look at the way the market forces are working. The market forces are working hard. See, let me tell you, business strategy is successful based on how it's adapting to the market forces. So-called brand identity, and I'm seeing some people wanting to also use this as some kind of a weakness for Xbox. I've seen some questions and I'm just wondering like, okay, where are these questions actually they're leading questions. Like somebody said, oh, this is a weird one. An audience member of mine. They said, well, what if Xbox decides that the juice is not worth the squeeze? Like what if they decide to abandon consoles? It's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Who would look at 30 million customers and walk away from that? I mean, I just see some of these questions and I'm like, you see, don't fall into this trap, guys. Come on, play a little bit of chess with me. Just the thought of these games possibly going to PlayStation is marketing on itself. It creates tension. It creates anticipation. Are you playing chess? Just the fact that a move might be made on the board already qualifies for intensity building up. One time in my years ago, I was in college. A lot of kids come to school. I met people from all over the world. I was very fortunate. And I played a gentleman in chess from Russia. This guy was really invested in chess. He even borrowed me a chess book to read. My attention span is trash. I'm more artsy. So I'm like, okay, I'll read as much as I can. But I sat with him and played a few games of chess. And he told me, he said, you're actually good at this game, but your biggest problem is you're not thinking multiple moves ahead and you're not considering what might happen with even further steps than the moves you're making. He said, I'm thinking 8 to 10 steps ahead. He said, I'm training, so I'm anticipating your moves at 8 steps. You need to be getting close to 6, 7 and hope that I make a mistake. If we're not thinking 6, 7 steps possibly ahead, you're going to be sitting there doing this 2000s console war nonsense while the market is going to leave you and zoom off. Xbox is going to make you consoles. Xbox is going to give you games. If you don't want the games and you want to go to PC, go to PC. That is your choice. They are providing choice to everyone that's here to buy a game. They are already a third-party publisher. They're not denying it. It's PlayStation fans that are denying that PlayStation is a third-party publisher. All that is just talk and perception. What really is going to hold the game at the end of the day and the thread is who can actually churn out profits. And PlayStation has seen that Xbox is profitable on Nintendo's platform. Hence, somewhere, somehow, when Lego took this game idea to them, they were like, heck yeah. According to the news, Lego took it to them. They were like, of course, we want to do a Lego game. And then they knew that they would have to publish this Lego game where it will sell and make money. And they looked at the PlayStation player base and they were like, no, y'all aren't going to buy this game. Y'all will buy Call of Duty. And some of you will buy the game, but then they're going to take it to the Switch. Don't fall into that trap. Y'all were enjoying the videos when I was making them and I was pointing it out to PlayStation players. Now it's time for us to actually examine the industry from how the shifts and how the changes are going. Honestly, yes, I make it overtly big, bring all the games to other platforms or whatever. But if you say, okay, maybe some flagship games like Forza, like Halo, like Gears of War. Okay, maybe you want those games to stay on the Xbox. Perhaps I could say there's some measure of, say, keeping those games as identical to the Xbox brand. But I don't think Xbox is planning to center a number of its games, around, a number of its games as the core of its identity. It still will be its identity. You're not going to get away from the Xbox Studios logo that blasts in your face when you fire up the game on your PlayStation. It's not going to change the brand identity. So please, let's just play a little bit of chess with me. Just watch it play out for a little bit. Don't get all, like, some people are already trying to start throwing names. Like, no. There's no need for that. Just watch it play out. Some are afraid. People are going to leave Xbox in droves. They are not going anywhere. I dare them to. I'd love for them to go to PC. These same people have also fought me that not everybody wants to go to PC. These same people that are going to leave in droves. Remember, I made those PC videos. I built them a $650 PC. I told them, hey, it's here. I said, we can match your console if you want to go to PC. They were like, nah, not everybody wants to go to PC. We just love console. So they're just going to one day, because of a game that they have in front of them that's somewhere else, they're just going to up and leave. Come on. Oh my gosh. I'm good, bro. Let's just go play games because, man, the headache. Thanks for watching. Peace out.